So now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This will likely be the last play of the half. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Boom! Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first play. Get our confidence going.
Back at it. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Callaway. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of the 3rd quarter. This quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option. The give. Fighting off the defender. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at
time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 9 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Dropping back, it's Bobo. Oh, they're after it! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play, you probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Syracuse right back at it.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's caught. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Offense in the hurry up. They'll run it from the gun. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they slip out the play. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This defense taking one back to the house. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage
I do because of that singular instance.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's complete. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Finding an escape route. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Syracuse right back at it. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Ready? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give on the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Bobo. Shoots it to the left. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game, and he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. They'll run for it. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find some parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. Field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Syracuse right back at it. Takes it from the gun on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Callaway. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing them.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Personal
And the
foul.
extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quick release by the QB. They'll get it to the 48. They'll need to measure it to first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
And the Yellow Jackets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Hold and fire quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Syracuse right back at it.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Maybe a little better. Already lost one.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense, quick tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He lets it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off the speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Bobo. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up the first down, still moving. Timeout called here by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Quick release on the RPO. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A great catch and run for 6.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Callaway. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the right. Right on the money. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush gets there. Hits home. Gets him down at the 23. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with him now.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Takes the grab on the back. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on fourth. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out